we'll keep on it. Let me quickly introduce Professor Madhav Nalappa joining us on the broadcast as well. There are several things to discuss. Mr. Dhillon joining us as well. He's the former additional DGP Law and Order of Punjab. Professor Nalappa, let me quickly come to you first. Now, I want to pick up the issue. We are discussing a lot of operational matters, but I want to shift your focus to what's happening at the IMF as we speak, because India has now made its position clear and we published a statement. But you and I well know that this is a Bretton Woods institution and it is largely controlled by countries that reflect the circumstances of 1945. The Americans having the largest preponderant vote share, controlling 17% of the vote in the IMF. The Pakistanis are wanting $2.3 billion, $1 billion renewal and 1.3 billion extra. Now, what are the chances they get? What are the chances they get it?
Well, I'm sorry to say, Rishabh, it's quite high because the Chinese will be pushing for it. And the Americans, you already got Vice President Vance saying, this is none of our business. So in the IMF, what they're going to say, it's none of our business. It is the IMF's business, though, because the reality is that money will never be repaid. I mean, even before this conflict erupted, it was not going to be repaid. Pakistan has been living off like a Ponzi scheme, takes fresh loans, repays old loans, takes fresh loans, repays that loan, and been living off that. If you cut off the loan, then frankly, they cannot repay. So this IMF knows full well that they cannot get a repayment, except a technical repayment by giving fresh loans. And if they're caught in that Ponzi scheme, I think the directors who are responsible are being highly irresponsible. They are not looking after the interests of all the members of the IMF. They are looking solely after the vested interest of certain countries that are pushing for this loan. Those countries pushing for this loan, they should stand surety for it, absolute guarantee for it, or else the IMF, those who are supporting the loan, they should stand guarantee for it. And otherwise, it's an act of sheer irresponsibility on the part of the directors of the IMF, Rishabh, because there is no chance at all. I mean, a snowflake in hell has got a better chance of survival than the chances of Pakistan repaying that loan. The reality is, Pakistan is near economic collapse. And in my view, frankly, we have had enough. I mean, I've been through 65, 71, when I was very, very young. And thereafter, constant terror attacks, 26/11, I was just a few hundred yards away from the Trident Hotel when that happened. And we saw the commotion. We heard all kinds of, strange sounds. We apparently were gunshots right a few hundred yards away from where I was looking out of my balcony. So I'd like to say, Rishabh, I'm sick and tired of this. So are the Indian people. The Pakistanis want to escalate, but they believe after some time, India will lack the stomach to escalate further. The reality is, frankly, I think once and for all, we should make an end of it. Pakistan is near the end of its tether economically, financially. And as has correctly been said by Pathikar, where it is now the person's responsibility who is handling that aircraft, the routing of that aircraft, because India has made it very clear it's a danger zone and it should not hold back its fire. The point is, Rishabh, Pakistan is doing all these things, human shields, other things. Why are we surprised? The Pakistan army is hardwired to hate Indians, specifically Hindus. It's hardwired to try and create divisions among the communal groups in India, which fortunately every communal group in India has resisted. And India, it's a country of Christians, Buddhists, Muslims, Hindus, you name it, atheists also. And they all live together. And they've all been very peaceable. So the reality is, frankly, Rishabh, I think personally, the people of India.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have
de-escalate until the matter.
I have information coming in from Feroz